Hi guys, welcome back to my channel in this week's video. So today we are going to be using these gorgeous butterflies, and of course they are from Print by Example. I will put my discount code on the screen somewhere so you can check them out. But we are going to be doing some 3D butterflies. I'm going to take these water decals and make them 3D. So I have got my nail here and I'm just taking Duchess from Phoenix Glitter, and again I have a discount code so I'll pop that up. And I just want to add this to the nail to kind of give it that little added pizzazz. So I'm not being too meticulous, I'm just literally popping this on the wet layer of the gel polish, and then I'm going to cure it in my lamp, and I'm just kind of doing like a little trail as if, and I think the best way to describe it is, you know when like a fairy flies and there's the fairy dust behind it? I kind of want to go for that sort of vibe. I don't want it all over the nail, and I kind of want it thinner in some areas, so that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to cure it in my lamp. Okay, so I've done that to two nails, and I'm going to go in with both on my no wipe matte top coat. I couldn't even think of what the word was for a moment then, but I'm just going to put this all over both nails and then cure in my lamp. And this is just going to give it a nice finish. I love matte glitter and how it looks, and especially this one, it looks completely different matte than it does shiny, and I'm going to do a shiny one as well. I'm just going to kind of do two nails so you can see the sort of thing that you can do. So yeah, I'm going to cure this in my lamp and then I'll be back. So these decals come in different sizes, and as always the instructions are on the back. Now I'm going to do this slightly differently, and I'm going to cut out my butterflies. As you can see, I'm cutting them out very close to the design, and this is just going to save us time a little bit later on down the line. I'm going to cut them out in various different sizes, so I want some really little ones. As you can see, this is a little guy, and I am cutting out as close to the design as I possibly can. Now what I do is, because the antennas on these are so fine, it's almost impossible to make them 3D properly. So what I'm doing is I'm just actually cutting that antenna off. If you didn't want to do that, then you could obviously find a way to do it. I just didn't have the patience to do that, because they are, like I said, the detail in them is so fine, it's hard to get it. So I'm just going to cut out a bunch of these, and then I will show you the next step. Okay, so what I'm now doing is I'm taking my builder gel, and I'm using a clear builder gel, and I'm just putting this over the butterflies. I'm using some tweezers just to kind of help put it there, hold the decal down, and I'm not going over the actual design if I can help it. We don't want any excess gel on here, and I've just got these decals on the shiny side or the sticky side of the foam backing paper, so they're obviously not going to stick, although it did get a little bit fiddly, especially when you do the smaller ones. This is why having the tweezers is kind of helpful. So yeah, I'm just going to put some builder gel on here, and then I'm going to cure this in my lamp. And I'm only going to do one layer of the builder gel, because the Print by Example decals are a lot thicker than other ones I've used before. So you don't actually need as much builder gel or top coat as you might think. If you do too much, then the decals will be too thick and you won't be able to bend them and kind of mold them into the shape that you want. So I'm just going to builder gel this and then cure it. Once that's cured, I'm going to again get my tweezers, hold it down, and I'm going to go in with my no wipe top coat. This is just my Phoenix one, it's super glossy, and I'm just putting a thin layer on the butterfly. And again, I'm trying not to go over the design, but the reason I'm doing a no wipe top coat is so I can then touch the decal to mould it and position it without it being sticky, because obviously it's a no wipe top coat, it's going to get rid of that inhibition layer that might be on there. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing for my little one, and then I'm going to cure these in my lamp. Once it's cured, as you can see, I can pick them up. They're not sticky. I'm just going to bend them slightly now before I put them in the water to remove the backing paper. As you can see, they don't need much. You want to be careful. If you bend them too much, you can obviously snap them. But it's just to kind of mould them into more of a, as if the butterfly's kind of flying sort of thing. So I'm popping it in my water. It doesn't take long in here at all. Whilst that is soaking, I'm going to take some builder gel and I'm just going to pop a reasonable blob on my nail. And this is what is going to stick the decal down. Now the reason I'm doing builder gel is because it is slightly thicker. You've got a little bit more leeway with positioning it before it kind of runs all over the place. So as you can see, the decals aren't as vibrant now, purely because they don't have a solid base underneath them, but you can still see some of the details in there. So I'm just going to cure that in between putting my butterflies on. I'm going to take my next one out, and the backing paper doesn't slide off as easy as it normally does, but normally you can just grab a corner and it will peel off fairly easily. You want to be careful that you don't actually rip the design that is underneath there though. Even though we've got gel over the top, it is still fairly delicate, so just be a little bit careful. Don't manhandle it too much. And I'm then just going to place him on, and I'm happy with how he looks. I'm going to cure him in my lamp. I'm then going to take top coat once that is cured, and the reason I'm going to take the top coat is because I want to then top coat the underside, so that's going to lock in the decal underneath, and it's also going to make it shiny. So I'm just going to top coat this, and then I am going to cure it. I'm then top coating where any of the builder gel might be and the rest of the nail, so we can have a shiny one and a matte one, and you can see the difference in how they look. So like I said, once I'm happy, I'm going to cure. And then for the next one, I've taken a little gem from my Phoenix Bling box, and I've obviously sped up all of the cutting of the decals out so you don't have to see that. But I'm going to do a fuller nail this time with more of the decals, just so you can kind of see the sort of thing that you can do. So one of the butterflies obviously looked like you could only see like one of the wings really, and I've positioned that by my gem to make it look like the gem's the body of the butterfly. And I'm then taking my purple decal, bending it slightly and dabbing off some of that excess water that's on there. And I'm going to pop this on the nail as well. And as I'm positioning it, I'm still bending it slightly so it looks like the wings are like in flight. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm just going to let you watch what I do for the rest of this. This is going to be quite a full nail. I've got quite a few of the butterfly decals on here, but it's just to kind of show you what you can do. Once I've put all my decals on, I am just going to top coat them and then matte top coat around the remaining nail where any of the builder gel is, just to make sure it is all completely matte. And I am top coating the top of these this time as well as the underside, just to kind of give the bigger ones a little bit more stability. And then as always, I'm going to cure this in my lamp. And here they are. I absolutely love them. I really hope you guys have liked this week's video. Please do like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section and I will get back to you. And I'll see you in the next one.